So, my dear friends, we are discussing about the rigid rotator. Rigid rotator is defined as the internuclear separation is assumed to be fixed at equilibrium value. Let us consider two atoms of mass m and m2, which are chemically bonded to form a diatomic molecule. So, let r be the distance between two atoms. See the figure here. This is the first atom and this is the second atom, which are chemically bonded to each other and form a particle. So that this is a m2 is a mass of second particle, m1 is a mass of first particle, and this is the distance between two particles, and this is denoted by r. So let r be the distance between two atoms. m1 and m2 are r1 and r2, and r1 and r2 they respectively distance of the atom from the molecular center of mass gravity. So here in these two atoms there is a axis of rotation is present. In around these two atoms are removing. So the system is capable of rotation about an axis passing through its center of mass and perpendicular to the internuclear axis. These two atoms are perpendicular to the internuclear axis. Okay, so by the definition of moment of inertia, we have m1 is equals to m1 r1 equals to m2 r2. So moment of inertia I is equals to m r square. So we can write the above equation in the form of m1 r1 square plus m2 r2 square equals to I. That is the moment of inertia. So m1 r1 plus m2 r2. So we write r1 square in the form of r1 into r1 and r2 square in the form of r2 into r2. So the equation becomes m2. So here we write m1 r1 equals from the equation from this. So we write m1 r1 equals to m2 r2. So here m2 r2 into m1 r1 plus here m2 r2 equals to m1 r2. So that here m2 r2 equals to m1 r2 into r2. So we have moment of inertia equals to r2 into r1. Here r2 r1 are common, so that it is separate out. So we have get moment of inertia equals to I equals to r2 into r1 into m2 plus m1. This is equation first. Next we have equation I equals to moment of inertia equals to, we get equation moment of inertia equals to I equals to r2 into r1 into m2 plus m1. So we have m1 r1 equals to m2 r2. This is the center of mass. So that m1 r1 equals to m2 into r2 minus r1. Here the distance of m2 from the center of axis is the whole distance of two atom is r. So that the distance of one atom is from the central axis is r minus r1. So therefore we write m1 r1 equals to m2 into r minus r1. So therefore we get m1 r1 equals to m2 r2 minus m2 r1. So that we have a equation m2 r2 plus I put this term is to this right hand side. So we get m2 r1 plus m1 r1. So equals to m2 r. Therefore n1 we write here r1 is common. So that we write r1 it is separate out. So that we get r1 into m2 plus m1 equals to m2 r. So we get value of r1. So r1 equals to m2 r by m1 plus m2. So similarly we have get the value of r2, that is m1 r1 equals to m2 r2. This is center of mass. So we write m1 and the distance of m1 from the central axis is r2 minus r1 r minus r2. This is a distance of central axis atom of m1 atoms distance from central axis. So we get m1 into r minus r2 equals to m2 r2. So m1 r minus m1 r2 equals to m2 r2. Here we have m1 r equals to m1 r2 plus m2 r2. This term is we have put these sides, that is the right hand side. So we get m1 r1 equals to m1 r equals to m1 r1 r2 plus m2 r2. So we have m1 r equals to there r2 r2 is common, so that it is separate out. So r2 into m1 plus m2. So we get value of r2 equals to m1 r by m1 plus m2. So putting the values of these r1 and r2 in the equation first, we get m1 r by m1 plus r2 m2 into m2r by m1 plus m2 into m1 plus m2. So here m1 plus m2 plus m2 get cancel out. So we have get the equation that is a m1 into m2 by m1 plus m2 into r squares equals to mu. Here mu is a reduced mass of particle. So we get the equation of moment of inertia equals to I equals to mu r squares. According to Schrödinger equation, we have Schrödinger equation delta square psi plus 8 pi square mu by h square into E minus V of psi equals to 0. So therefore, we know that in the distance between the two particles is fixed, so that there is a potential energy of this atom is the particle is 0. So we get the another equation, that is here this V is eliminated. So delta square psi plus 8 pi square mu by s square into E psi equals to 0. Therefore the equation, another equation becomes, we have another equation that is the value of delta square in spherical polar coordinates r, theta and phi is equation becomes we have the value of delta square in spherical coordinates is 1 by r square into delta by r into r square delta psi by delta r plus 1 by r square sin theta into delta psi by delta theta plus 1 by r square sin phi into delta square psi by delta phi square. So here r equals to 0 because the distance between the two atoms is fixed, so that the above equation becomes this. In the above equation this value is get eliminated because of the r is fixed. So we have the equation 1 by r square sin theta into delta by delta theta plus 1 by r square sin square theta into delta square psi by delta phi square plus 8 pi square mu by s square into E psi equals to 0. This is our another equation. This equation is we call it this equation A equation. So then we know that moment of inertia equals to mu r square, that is I equals to mu r square. Here we get mu, reduce this value, that is mu. So we get mu equals to 1 by r square. So put this value in equation A, above equation. This value put, this value put in equation A. So we get equation 1 by r square sin theta into delta by delta theta into sin theta into delta psi by delta theta plus 1 by r square sin square theta into delta square psi by delta phi plus 8 pi square I by s square r by s square r square into E psi equals to 0. This we call this is equation B. Then next we get the next equation 1 by sin square theta into delta by delta theta into sin theta into delta psi by delta theta plus 1 by sin square phi into delta square psi by delta phi square plus 8 pi square I by h square into E of psi equals to 0. This is equation C. So the above equation C contains two angular variables, that is phi and theta. In the above equation C contains two angular variables, that is this is a theta and this is a phi. So it can be solved by the method of separation of variables. So we get psi of theta psi into psi of theta phi equals to capital theta into small theta and capital phi into small phi. So the next equation we get 1 by sin theta into delta by delta theta into sin theta into delta theta by delta theta into phi plus 1 by sin square theta into delta square phi by delta square phi by delta phi square into theta plus 8 pi square I by s square into theta into phi. We call this is a D equation. Then multiplying by sin square theta and dividing by theta or phi, we get the above equation. So we have here we multiplied above equation by sin square theta and theta or phi. So we get the equation here theta sin theta by phi into 1 by sin theta into delta theta sin theta by delta theta into phi plus sin square theta by sin square theta into delta square phi by delta phi square into phi theta by theta into phi plus sin square 8 pi square I by s square into theta into phi by theta into phi. So here we eliminate sin square theta into sin square theta by sin theta. Here sin square theta get cancelled. Here theta by theta get cancelled, and here theta phi by theta phi get cancelled. The remaining equation becomes sin theta by theta into delta by delta theta into sin theta into delta theta by delta theta plus 8 pi square I by s square into sin square theta equals to 1 by phi into delta square theta by delta square phi by delta phi square. This we call this equation is E. So we can set both side of equation E to a constant, that is a m square. So we obtain two differential equation, that is a minus of 1 by phi into delta square phi by delta phi equals to m square, and second is delta square phi by delta phi square equals to phi of m square. This is a two equation of differential equation we have get. Then the above equation becomes sin theta by theta into delta by delta theta into sin theta by sin delta theta by theta plus 8 pi square I e by s square into sin square theta equals to m square. So this is called equation F. So the above equation multiplied by theta sin square theta, we get the above this equation we multiplied by theta by sin square theta. So we get theta by sin square theta into sin theta by theta into delta by delta theta into sin theta into delta theta by delta theta plus 8 pi square I e by s square into sin square theta into theta by sin square equals to m square theta by sin square theta. So here theta by sin square into theta by theta get eliminated, and delta theta will remain delta theta by sin theta into delta theta by delta theta plus 8 pi square I e by s square. So here also sin square theta and sin square theta get eliminated. So we have remaining equation, that is 1 by sin theta into d by d theta. So sin theta into d theta, delta theta by delta theta plus 8 pi square I e by s square minus m square by sin square theta. This is equation S into theta. This is equation S. So the solution of second is assumed as phi of m to 0 equals to a raised to I m phi. Here m is a 0 plus minus 1 plus minus 2 etc. etc. So now normalize the equation second, we get integration of 0 to pi. Here we get we put integration 0 to pi because of the our particle or moving in this angular momentum, that is this is a round, so this is a 2 pi. So our particle moving in one direction, so that we put here 0 to 2 pi limit. So that we have equation integration of 0 to 2 pi phi star into m phi into phi of m into phi into d phi equals to 1. So there the value of this is, so there here phi, the solution of this equation is a square by 0 to integration of 0 to 2 pi into e raised to I m pi into e raised to minus I m pi into d pi equals to 1. So we have equation a square into 2 pi is equals to 1. So a equals to under root 1 by 2 pi. We get a square is equals to 1 by 2 pi. So we get a value of a. So a equals to under root 1 by 2 pi. So we have equation phi of m pi equals to 1 by under root 2 pi into e raised to I m pi. Then the next equation we have get now consider a theta equation. Now consider the equation of h in the form of theta. So we have make the convenient substitution. Consider x equals to cos theta and p of x equals to theta into theta. So we have sin square theta is equals to 1 minus x square. Therefore d theta by delta theta is equals to d of delta p by delta x into dx by d theta into delta p by delta theta into sin theta. So therefore we have get equation delta theta by delta by delta theta equals to minus sin theta by d by dx. So put this value in equation h. We get the next equation 1 by sin theta into minus of sin theta into d by dx. So into sin theta into minus of dpx by dx into sin theta plus 8 pi square I e by s square minus m square by sin theta into p of x equals to 0. So the above next equation is d by dx equals to, here we know that sin square theta is equals to 1 minus x square. So that d by dx is equals to 1 minus x square into delta p of x by dx plus 8 pi square by I e by s square into minus of m square by 1 minus x square into p of x equals to 0. So therefore we have equation 1 minus x square into d square p of x by dx square minus 2x into dp of x by dx plus 8 pi square I e by s square minus m square by 1 minus x square p of x equals to 0. The above equation is called the Legendre's equation. So consider we have 8 pi square I e by s square is equals to j into j plus 1. Here the j is a rotational quantum number. In the spectroscopic chemistry, we consider the instead of L, J is a rotational quantum number. So that we have value of energy is get that E equals to h square by 8 pi square I j into j plus 1. So therefore E equals to h square by 8 pi square I into j plus 1. So therefore the solution of theta equation here we are there is we above consider the theta equation, that is this theta equation. The solution of theta equation is here we have a solution of theta equation is theta j into m theta equals to under root 2j plus 1 by 2 into j minus mod of m factorial upon j plus mod of m factorial into p of j raised to mod of p of j raised to j minus mod of p of j raised to mod of m into cos theta. So we get phi of m into phi equals to 1 by under root 2 pi raised to e raised to minus I m phi. This is we get already this value in the normalization of wave function. So solution of phi equation, this is the solution of phi equation. The total energy function for the rigid rotator is combined solution of phi. So we get the psi of theta into phi equals to under root 2j plus 1 by 2 into j plus 1 mod j plus mod of m factorial by j minus mod of m factorial into p of j raised to mod of m into cos of theta into e raised to I m phi. So Ej equals to we get h square by 8 pi square I into j plus 1. The above equation is in the form of joules, so it convert into centimeters. So we get the equation Ej equals to h square by 8 pi square I into j plus 1 by sc. So we have Ej equals to here h square and h get cancelled, so Ej equals to h by 8 pi square I into c into j plus 1. So or Ej equals to here we consider this value in the this value is a constant, so b equals to, so here in this value we consider the b equals to b. So Ej equals to b into j into in bracket j plus 1 cm inverse. So we have the energy of equation equals to E so b equals, here we consider b equals to h by 8 pi square IC. So Ej equals to b into j plus 1 into cm inverse. So j equal, here we put value of j as a 1 0 2 1 dash dash etc extra. So here put the values, some values of energy levels are we derived here. So you can see here we put j equals to 0, so equals to b of 0, here put j equals to 0, so j equals to b of 0 into 0 plus 1 equals to 0. When a value of j equals to 0, then the value of energy level is 0. Then when value of j equals to 1, then the value of energy level is 2b. When the value of energy level is 2, when the value of j equals to 2, then the energy level is 6b. So we put the diagram of energy level as the following. So here when we have energy value of j equals to 0, then the energy level also 0. When the value of j equals to 1, then the energy level also is a 2b. When the value of energy j equals to 2, then the energy level becomes 6b and so on. Okay, thank you.